Hello my friends, and welcome back or to my channel. I've already done a review of this deck, but my lighting was horrible, and it just I think it deserves a better review. I've also become extremely attached to this deck. This deck is my favorite deck. It is the one. I've been searching all my years of doing tarot, and I have many decks. The Light Seers was my soul deck, so to speak. But when I laid eyes on this deck, a whole new world. I wouldn't care if they ever sold another tarot deck again. So here is the box. Inside, discover the incredible wisdom of the tarot and bask in all its magic. Get a little card in there. This was a Kickstarter. I missed the Kickstarter, but ended up getting in touch. What did I do with the book? Oh, I have so many copies of this deck. Here is the guidebook. This I would have to consider to be like deck of the year. Deck of the year. Now this is my copy that I use to do readings with. So this one's a little scuffed up, and like I said, I've already done a review of this on my channel here, and I think maybe a month ago when I first got the deck. But I had gotten a deck with a bruised card. So anyways, I put these ones all back in order. To me, this is the deck of the year. This is the deck. This is this will be the deck I probably turn to for the remainder of my time, I guess. Like I said, I feel like it is the one. It's everything. And there's even cards in here that I don't, completely adore, but this deck is just, I have finally found the one. So let's go ahead and zoom in and we'll check them out. Okay, and I hope the lighting is good for everybody. You will, well, to me anyways, and to a few others I have seen do reviews on this, they also say you will pick up the Light Seers vibe on this deck. And that's probably why I'm so in love with it. That's just, I think we've got a glare. We do. 1 second. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna do it like this because there was a glare going right through the middle of the deck. But as you can see, like the font here on the cards is a lot like the Light Seers. Empress. The Emperor. I guess I'm going to have to fix that. I have been moving my rooms back and forth, and I'm happy with the way they are now, but there's got to be a better way here. But I can't get the lighting right. That looks good. Well, nope, it did. Okay. That is the problem. And that is the problem. All right. I think we've got it, guys. Sorry about that. Let's continue. Now, there are 2 cards in the deck. that they did a goof, and that was the star and the moon. They will not be fixing that. Some people think that they're going to be, at least from what they've told me. I even had letters come with the decks. They have just reversed the meanings on them. When we get to them, I'll explain a little more. But look and feel the magic in these cards. They're just beyond. I mean, I can't explain in words how much I love this deck. I mean, look at this death card. Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star. So with the Star and the Moon, as you can see the numbers up here, they got mixed up. It doesn't bother me at all. Some decks don't even have the number on them. I know my tarot, so it doesn't bother me. Some people say they've heard they're going to fix it. I've spoke with them and they said they're not fixing it. They've even, it's in a letter that I've got. I wish I had it on me, but it's in my other room in my desk because that's where I was doing readings. But, and this will not apply to me, but they have written down for the Moon card the meaning for the Star card, and vice versa, the meaning for the Moon card for the Star card. But no, to me the Star is the Star, and I will go on, you know, what the Star means to me. So anyways, look how beautiful that Star is. And then the Moon. Beautiful Sun. And again, as you can see, you will get those late seers vibes. It's just so beautiful. Just out of this, you know, out of this world. Look at this. It reads so beautifully, and I just can't be more happier. I've never laid eyes on a deck that I've never felt this way about a deck ever. It's what I call the one. It's the one. There's days I'll carry it around in my pocket. I mean, of my big bulky sweaters. I mean, I'll just sit and hold it and look through the cards. Look at this. We're into the wands now. Don't mind the glare. But I can't get over this deck. I have one in my bedroom at my little desk to do I have a copy in my room at my desk for my own personal readings. And I draw a card every day. I mean, I can't tell you how much I'm adoring and loving this deck. It's almost like I don't want to use any of my other ones. I mean, I will, I will, but for right now, this one and I are pretty glued. I love the wand suit in this deck. The cups suit, I don't entirely love. It's kind of mermaidy. I'm not big on mermaids and fairies and all that, but it's very mermaidish. Like this Ten of Wands, I see this differently than RWS. I feel when I look at this card, wait a minute, let's see if we can get he's happy, he's content, and he's relieved that he's released all those burdens. He has finished his tasks, he's done, he's complete, he's achieved whatever it was, rather than the traditional holding on to all those wands and, you know, that you see on so many of the Ten of Wands, Page of Wands. These cards are almost like you are in the picture, like in the image to me. I don't know, it's hard to explain. You've got all the seasons in here. I love it. Look at this Knight of Wands. I mean, you don't have a whole lot of action here, right? Like, you know, like the traditional. But, you know, it's one of those, excuse me, I have not been well. So I just figured I'd do some videos that I've been wanting. But, I mean, there's movement. It's just not that fast movement. The Queen of Wands, she is awesome. And the King. Now, the first deck that I purchased after I had spotted the Kickstarter and there were no copies available anywhere, I had done a search. I searched. I was like, I have got to have this deck. And I found a copy a girl was selling, and she sold it for $12, and the King of Wands had a big like bend here on the card. I mean, this isn't the deck, this is brand new. I have like over 10 copies. No, I think 10 copies of this deck, brand new and sealed. Well, a couple of them are unsealed, sorry. This one, my personal copy, and the one with the bruised King of Wands. So once I received the deck, I said, heck, for $12, I can deal with a crease in the card. And then I said, nope, I've got to get me the perfect copy. And I ran into someone, but now they have it mass market on Amazon. Ace of Cups. I'm not sure how long they'll have it on there, because when you contact them, it's like one day they say one thing, then the next day it's another thing with them, kind of. So you just never know with them. So if you want this deck, I would definitely say grab it. So here we are in the Two of Cups. It's very summery. It's very mermaidish, very beachish. Most of the cups are shells, if not all. But you're on a beach. It's just very summery vibes. I think the Queen is a mermaid, but you get my gist. You see all the seashells. It looks like, almost looks like a mermaid tail up here. I don't know, that's what I'm seeing right now anyways. Beautiful. And the deck has adversity, which is always great. Seven of Cups is one of the cards I don't really love in this deck, but it's fine. And the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is one of my favorite cards in the tarot, and this is another one that isn't like my favorite, but you can still feel the Eight of Cups vibes, so I'm okay with it. Nine of Cups there, yeah, see, mermaid. I thought it was the Queen. It may be. I can't believe I don't know right off the bat as much as I have this deck in my hands. Look how beautiful this Ten of Cups is. Oh my goodness. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. Interesting, right? Knight of Cups with some strategy here. Very interesting. Oh, nope, the Queen of Cups isn't a mermaid. Okay, so there's the Queen, very beautiful in all her glory. And the King. It's almost like this seashell, aka cup, in this deck. It's almost as if it's an instrument. And into the swords. Look at the font. Again, it's very like light swords or light seers vibes. So here's our swords, here's our ace, and the swords in here are mostly arrows. Two of Swords, another card that I'm not entirely in love with, because the Two of Swords is another card that's a favorite of mine, but it's still beautiful, don't get me wrong. Here's our 3. The 4. The 5. It's almost as if he has betrayed himself, defeated himself, because this is like it's him in the background there. So, you know, this deck has so much character and mind of its own. And like the 6 of Swords, very interesting. Like, is he happy to see her go, or is he happy that he helped set her off on her way away from troubling times, hard times? It's very interesting. I can't say enough. 7 of Swords, you can definitely pick up those sneaky vibes. 8 of Swords, I love it. Again, very much relatable to the light seers where she's looking at her reflection. I love this 9 of Swords. Absolutely beautiful. The 10 of Swords is a little bit of an ouch, right? He is hit with every arrow, all 10 of them. It looks... Okay, wait, maybe not. Well, yes, he is. He is hit with some of these arrows. But, yeah, this is what I'm saying. This deck is just... That's gorgeous. And there's our page. And our knight. Here we have a Knight of Swords. You can see the action here. Our queen is beautiful. And our king. Again, like the light seers, the king and queen up on snow caps. And the pentacles are gorgeous. They're very sunflowery. And I love how they have the pentacle. But look how beautiful. And the beautiful vibrant greens. The 2, 3, 4. It's just a magical... Oh, goodness. Here we have our winter, our summers. It's like we get all the seasons in this deck. I love this. Like, there's enough for everyone. It's gorgeous. The 7, 8, the 9, very traditional with the 9, the 10, I love it. Our page, knight, and isn't this queen just gorgeous? Just gorgeous. And the king. So it does have the gold gilding I showed you at the beginning. One sec. Okay, let's shuffle it back up. I had to put them all in order, but it doesn't matter because I sat with the deck once again. I just love this deck. It shuffles beautifully. You want to do it sideways, overhand, riffle, any which way you choose. The deck is just perfect. If you like jumpers, you will get your jumpers. Even though it is a semi-gloss. It's not, as you can see, it's not super glossy. It's more, I would say it's a little bit more matte than glossy, but it does have a little sheen on it, which is good, because if it didn't, you're not going to get jumpers. And I have to have jumpers for doing professional readings and my own readings. All right, let's pull a card and we'll look in the guidebook. And there you have it for those who enjoyed jumpers. And we got the Queen of Cups. And let's see what it says. Now, the guidebook is awesome, but I don't like the black pages. I kind of wish they were just white. But you do get the Eight of Cups, you get the upright, and over on the other side, you get the reversed. I don't read reverse, but... Okay, so I'm not going to read this, but I'm going to hold it up. You can pause and read. And I thank you for joining me for this review of the one and only, by the way, this is by Spell, Wild Reflections Tarot deck. If you don't have this deck, I would definitely say get it. I mean, if it's your style and all. Thank you for watching. Take care. I'm going to set this so I can get my thumbnail. Take care now.